guys, so as you may already know, we got 26 chickens in the spring, all egg layers. They're out here in this chicken tractor, and we just lift it up. We put a 5-gallon bucket underneath of it so it stays up, and then they free range all day long. And then I take food, put it in the tractor, and close them in for the night. We are going to be building them a chicken coop out of an old carport frame that we have, but we've had it up in front of the house because we've had a lot of problems with predators in the past. We've had bears and coyotes and foxes and lots of raccoons. Last year we had a really big bear problem, and that started in June of last year, but we haven't really seen them this year, but we know they're around. Well, our chicken tractor is right here, and it's completely the opposite direction as from when I put them away yesterday. You can see it's right by our house, and when I came out to let them out for the day and give them, you know, scraps and let them free range, I came out and I noticed that the tractor was completely turned around the opposite direction from where I left it last night. Honestly, I don't know how we didn't hear all of the noise out here last night and didn't wake up to it. The only thing we can think was probably our air conditioner probably hid the noise from us. So it's unfortunate we weren't able to get out here quicker. We do have a game camera. We use it, so we used it a lot last year. We've been using this type of game camera for a couple years now, and the first one, it died because it was left out in the rain, which I thought you could leave these out in the rain, but apparently not. So they ended up replacing it for us, and now I'm just afraid that this one's gonna get ruined too. And it's been raining constantly all summer, so I haven't put it out at all. So we didn't catch and see what it was. So I'm gonna set this game camera up today. I'm gonna show you some of the damage that the animal did. It has to be a pretty strong animal. We're thinking it could have been a bear or a coyote. It looks like, well, doesn't look like, there is, you can see where it pulled on the wire pretty hard. So I'm thinking it may have, you know, taken its teeth and pulled on it and dragged the tractor, but the tractor's pretty heavy. I'm surprised that an animal was able to move that, but let's go over and I'll show you some of the damage. All right, so there's our chicken tractor. What you're seeing in the front there, that was in the back. It's completely turned around. When I walked out my front steps this morning, the first thing I noticed was that the water container was tipped over. And that's when it hit me that the whole tractor was turned around. You can see feathers from some of the chickens that we lost. Big mess. And then I think I have 2 chickens. I only see one of them, but there's a barred rock running around. So he escaped. But it's hard for chickens at night because they can't see well. So when all this is happening, you know, they're panicking and they don't really know where to go because they can't see at night. But here's my tractor. I'm gonna let them out, give them a little bit of food, and then I'm gonna move the tractor in this area. Unfortunately, it's in front of the woods, but they've been, when we brought them out here, they were really small. And because they were so small, we wanted them really close to the house, which obviously that didn't really help given what just happened. But when they're really small, they're really vulnerable and they're easy to pull under the tractor. If the ground's uneven, there might be a little tiny hole for a raccoon to stick its paw through and just pull a little chick through. So we've been trying to keep them safe in that aspect, but now that they're bigger, they're not full grown yet, but But I'm gonna turn the tractor around, show you how it was. I'm gonna let the chickens out, and then I'm going to put them back in the tractor down in the field over there. The whole front lawn has been tractored already. They've already been on it. So there's really nowhere for me to put the tractor. So I have to, unfortunately, I have to put it down there. But I'm gonna set up the camera and hopefully we can get some footage on what's bugging them tonight. Maybe not tonight, you know, they might come back in a couple days given that they just had a nice meal. So, all right. So this is a piece of our PVC tractor that got damaged. We plowed over it over the winter, but this was the lid. So I've just been using it to put it, because they sleep in this back corner where this metal is, and sometimes the ground's uneven, and I try to move it around as much as I can to keep there from being gaps on the bottom, to keep anything from sticking its paws underneath there. But sometimes I'll just put this on the back just to, I don't know, it doesn't really help obviously given what just happened, but I put it on the back, just something a little extra to be in the way. Well, I better get them some food, because one thing that I hate about chickens is they're over there eating their friends that just got mauled. They're over there pecking at the leftovers. All right, so I'm gonna move this tractor. The patch was right here. So they were right in this area, right here. You can see the square. And now the tractor's way over here, and it's completely flipped around. So that was over there. That's crazy. So whatever came out here moved it completely. All right, I'm gonna get this moved before we decide to get in the way. Try to put them away. I don't know, I might have to wait. I also want to count them and see how many. All right, so we have to go to the dump and get rid of some trash today, and we're not going to be around. So I really don't want them out free ranging, and they're just not wanting to go in that tractor because they're just so excited to be out as always. And they're too busy carrying their deceased friend's feathers all over the place. So I'm just going to take them one by one. I got up closer to them, took my little square PVC enclosure, whatever you would call it, and I sprinkled some food right in front of them, and then they all came except for 2 of them. So they're all inside of that right now, and I'm just going to take them by hand and put them in the tractor. I didn't think either. This will make it easier to count them too. So here's 5. two that are just outcasts and a pain in the neck. Alright, so this is 15, 16, 17. There's two over there. So there's 15 in the tractor, and I got two more to wrangle in there. Alright, so I was able to get the tractor moved on fresh grass, and I was able to get them all in the tractor, which was a challenge. But there's 16 in there and there's one loose. I don't know where it went. But I started out with 26. So there's 16 in the tractor right now. I had 26. So that means there's 10 birds. So one of the birds is floating around here somewhere. I don't know where he went. But that means that whatever came ate 9 chickens. So that could very easily be somebody's entire flock. I mean, 9 chickens, I think, a lot of people have, 9 or 10 chickens. We bought 26. We got a lot of chickens because we kind of knew this would happen. But like I said, I just didn't get the camera out because it's been raining so much and they don't last in the rain. So I'm gonna set that camera up right now, and hopefully we can get some footage in the next couple days and see what did all that and what's so strong to be able to flip the tractor around like that. All right, so I'm gonna go put some new batteries in this camera, and hopefully in the next couple days we can find out what animal it was. Hey guys, so excuse my morningness, but I came out to give the chickens some feed because they are usually pretty hungry in the mornings. And I'll show you what we did yesterday. Like I said, we had an animal come. Well, we set up a game camera, and I figured out what it was. But I came out this morning and you're not going to believe what I saw. So check this out. So there's my game camera, and it was going off last night, and it's a bear. We have a bear back again this year. So yesterday my husband was using the tractor, and he's like, well, what if I put the bucket on the tractor to help keep the bear from, picking it up and dragging it or moving it like he did yesterday. So we did that. So I came out here today to give them some food, and I discovered this. I was not expecting that. So the bear ripped off our wire. You can see how we have the wire on there. We didn't use staples, we used screws with washers. because you know, staples can be easily pulled out. Well, he ripped it right out, and not only did he rip it off of the tractor, but he split the wire in half, which blows my mind. I can't believe how strong this bear is. But he split that wire right in half. It was down a lot more than this when I came out, but so, won't you believe it? We have 9 chickens left out of 26. Unbelievable. And my favorite gray chicken is gone. So, yeah, we have 9 chickens left, and he split the wire completely down in half, which is crazy. He pulled the wire from the chicken tractor that was screwed in, as I showed you, and you know, we got 26 chickens knowing that, you know, we would lose some. We knew we were going to lose some, but we didn't expect it to be this way. And last year the bear, he dug underneath and he never moved the tractor. So it was a smaller bear. But this is a much bigger bear. So, you know, we weren't expecting him to be capable of moving the whole thing, a whole space over. I mean, you could see the complete square exposed from where they were, and then flipped around. And then last night, you know, the tractor bucket was on top of it, so he just goes ahead and rips the wire off. So it's crazy how strong they are. So last night my phone went off at about 9:40, and I saw that it was a bear, and then my phone went off again at about 12 at night, and then it went off again at 5:30. And the last set of photos that I have, it looks like he has something in his mouth. I'm kind of disappointed though, because the camera didn't send me as many photos as I thought it would, considering how much, you know, action was going on over here. By the photos, I wasn't really able to tell that, you know, he did something like this. Maybe it's the angle of the tractor and the camera, I don't know, but you could see him carrying away something in his mouth. So as soon as I got up this morning and saw that, I came out here and he ripped the wire. So I don't know, we'll see what tomorrow night brings. And so I bent the wire to make it so the chickens can't get out, because I don't want them out roaming around right now. And Alex is going to fix that when he gets home. So they should be good right now. It's daytime, so hopefully, I don't know. We've gotten lots of footage of bears in the daytime, so I don't know. But what can I do at this point? I'll be home all day, so I can keep an eye out.